The whole idea of this school is to teach people how to tune in to the earth. And the way I understand it is, if I was going to build a relationship with you, I would spend time with you. I would sense your likes, your dislikes, and kind of what your values are, what your qualities are. And as I sense that, our relationship grows. That's really what Marco is teaching people to do with the earth. The earth is a living being, as you are. So if I ignore it, then I'm not going to have a relationship. If I somehow not only ignore it, but somehow harm it, of course the relationship is not going to be a dialogue. It's going to be more of a detached, cold relationship. So I think Marco's teaching people how to have a relationship where you actually receive information from the earth. And I know that sounds almost impossible for many of us to even imagine. But I think before you say it's impossible, you need to try it. You know, there are certain human beings that I know that I think it's impossible for me to communicate with that person. But if you approach that person with warmth and compassion and openness, they start to move and they start to let you know who they are. And I do think, not that the earth is a cold human being, but we don't know quite how to communicate, the language to communicate. So Marco teaches you the language, a language of how to communicate with the earth, and also just to believe that you can. And you do start perceiving. And personally, when I joined the school, I had not been doing that work, so I did feel very much a beginner. And I thought, you know, everyone else is perceiving and having relationships and images, and I was getting very little to nothing, little to nothing. But as I've been working with it, I actually feel energy going through my body when I do this. And it's, and I've tried to trick it. I've tried to say, no, 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 that's not happening, that's not happening. It's really just the wind, it's really just, but even when I've tried to trick it to make sure it's true, I know it's true now. But it's taken me a good year to get to the point where I can say, I am having a beginning relationship with this being in the earth. So, wow. Yeah.